China, Huangyouzheng. And next, representing Japan, Tomokazu Harimoto.
Tomokazu Harimoto, 21 years of age. He's been there, done that with everything. Well, number 3. Now, it's fascinating. Huangyouzheng, 20Y, the assistant. This is going to be really, really tricky for Tomokazu Harimoto. Of course, he's a superb player in his own right. He's a brilliant player. He's up against... I was very impressed with what I saw with Huangyouzheng in his opening match, which I'll tell you about in just a bit. Sometimes it depends really on which Harimoto turns up. So these two have still a nascent career, but they have faced each other twice already this year, so that gives us some good information. This is important because at the WTT Contender in Muscat in the quarterfinals, Harimoto won 3-1. In the Asian Cup more recently in Shenzhen, it was Huangyouzheng who won 3-1. That's why I think this is so tricky. The left-hander has got less pressure on him. It's to the point with oh, this is tight. Huang's taking the lead early on. This is worrying for Harimoto, maybe. It was early days. Maybe worrying was a bit of a strong word, but Harimoto, he knows he's got big tests. Just in front. Now, he's a bit more vocal today than he was before. Harimoto, it's all gone quiet. Of course, a lot of the fans here will be going for Huangyouzheng. Now a bit of a lead. Of course, the experience. This guy's been around for over 10 years playing at the highest level. Harimoto. Chinese heritage, I should say, born in Japan. His parents have moved there. Table tennis players. was right near the end of the table, wasn't it, from Huang? He needed to get that point just to close the gap to 3. Prevent Harimoto from moving to game point. Big shout from Harimoto. Has now got 4 game points. Just a reminder of the scores that we had after this point. We might just... No, he didn't. Harimoto. Yeah, so very first match was played was Huangyouzheng versus Muhammad Al-Bayali. He won 11-8, 11-2, 11-4, 11-3. And then Harimoto beat him 11-6, 11-love, 11-4, 11-1. So much better from Harimoto. So he comes into this just with the ratio points in his favor. But it all will come down, of course, to this match. I think that was always going to be on the cards. Harimoto can afford to have a draw and then maybe just have that in his favor. Now, there's been a timeout called here. Not taking any chances, Harimoto, in the opening game, despite having 2 points in his favor. Interesting to see.
Ten.
So Harimoto takes the first game. Didn't take any chances. Eight to Harimoto.
Second game, Huangyouzheng to serve. Love ball.
So a good start for Tomokazu Harimoto. Huangyouzheng showed some real promise at the start. Had a lead, couldn't keep out. And so this is where Harimoto has that little bit of experience. Now looking at Huangyouzheng's calculation, he needs to win relatively handsomely now if he wants to think of getting through. Earlier from Harimoto, Huangyouzheng, at what stage does he pull it? The Chinese tend to do it early. Draw through. This is tight again. That was a deep shot. Fantastic. And square. A little bit of fortune goes a long way. This is such a crucial game, isn't it, for one? An easy finish there for Tomokazu Harimoto. In front. Oh, lovely shot there. Harimoto backhand. Really put a lot of pace in it. Punchy. Events played, 25 matches, 18 wins for Harimoto this season alone. Oh, brilliant stuff. Huangyouzheng. That's why he's the current junior champion. And he's drawn level here. Brilliant. Again. He's gone in front. One. He's really come back from I wouldn't quite say the brink, but he was in trouble. This has been a very, very good run in front. That's why Huangyouzheng is just on his feet. To make it 1-1. Well, an apology, but I don't think he's going to care. And a timeout call. There we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. The early timeouts being called. By the Chinese generally. Huangyouzheng wants to get it to 1-1. Clipping the net. Really one of those sorry, not sorry moments, isn't it? You feel obliged to say at the edge, not the net, rather. And he's now in front. He's got 2 game points. This is huge for him. Tomokazu Harimoto. And he's taken the second game. He was under pressure. Huangyouzheng has also used up that timeout. And we are now at 2-0 in favour of Tomokazu Harimoto. who has that advantage in the points as well if this comes down to a draw. So we're going to have two high-scoring wins, really, for Huangyouzheng if he wants to stay in the tournament. 11-9 in game 2.
不要侥幸，老是等着人反手，对不对？你看这个反手咣咣连续这种，老盯着你这种，对吧？你要改你这种，光你发球你，对吧？这种中间长的牵制，啊，这没事没事啊，比定住也不到一个这个拉开是吧？到最后的时候，关键是你这种是发球，又有发球，又有这种不发球，又有接发球，接发球有这种正常走一下也好，或者你在中间都可以，对吧？老是这种加保险啊，掉成直线，对吧？人家帮顶你两个，你就下不去。 对吧？直接甩就完了嘛，挺好。下一反手拉球拉直接拉挺好，顶着他就带你这样，但是我再跟上就完了，然后不要犹豫就行。没关系啊。一分钟歇，一分钟歇。
Third game, Harimoto to serve. Love all.
So it is Harimoto now to serve here in game 3. Now these are must-win games for Huang. Got to win them pretty handsomely as well, as I mentioned. Up against a man who maybe was disappointed in Incheon when he lost in the round of 16 to Lin Win-Ru. The star contender in Chennai, I think he'd also be very disappointed that he lost to Tomislav Putzer of Croatia 3-1 in the round of 16. That was an event that I think many thought he might do well in. In Chongqing, semi-finals, lost to Wang Chuqin. there. So not been quite the season he would have wanted. He did win the star contender in Doha. Well, this has been excellent for Huangyouzheng. He said a big win was necessary, at least in game 3, and he's going some way towards that at the moment. Yeah, the results have sort of progressively gone worse, as it were. He won the star contender. That's the year started well. Then he got to the final. The contender Muscat lost to Chen Yanyu of China. Then it was round of 32 in the Singapore smash. Shuo Fei, another Chinese player. Then Wang Chuqin beat him in Chongqing. Round of 16 in Chennai. Round of 16 in Incheon. One way to put pay to all that is a good performance here, but wow, he's just suddenly turned it on. Though Harimoto's got his first point of this third game. Huangyouzheng has played 5 events, 21 matches, 16 wins. That's a very good overall rate. %82 win rate already. Win rate against Chinese players is 38%, by the way, which is a very good rate. Probably best around out there. I know that doesn't sound like a tremendous amount, but it is good. Yeah, that was important for Huangyouzheng to take this third game. It really sets us up beautifully for the next one, but it then starts being calculator time as to what would help him. So basically, because that's never my big strong point here, but because they came into this with a 7-point advantage in favor of Harimoto, a 6-point advantage, excuse me. He needs to as big a win as possible so that in the next game, not helping him, Huangyouzheng, in the next game, doesn't have to do so much. So, for example, if he won by 3 or 4 points here, then he would need to only win by 3 or 4 points in the next game to go through, by my reckoning. So he still wants to leave himself as little to do, because in that last game, it's going to be too risky. At the moment, he's got a healthy lead of 5 points here. Harimoto knows if he wins this game, then it's all over. Doesn't matter what happens in the last game. He could lose 11 love, and it wouldn't matter. It's important. Every point counts in the mantra here at the World Cup. Huge here, absolutely massive. Still proving to be tough. Not easy. Tomokazu Harimoto, even if he loses this game, he wants to try and get as close as possible to Huangyouzheng. And he's doing the business here. A lead that's cut to 3. Breakthrough year in 2024 for Huangyouzheng. On the WTT Youth Star Contender in Singapore, the under-19 singles. Also secured the mixed doubles in various tournaments and won the 2024 National Championships. Only 2 points in it now. Well, the pressure's on this young man. He needs to win, really, 11-7 if he can. Oh, that helps him out immensely. He knows it. But he's got 3 game points. Just tip of the net. Difficult. He did really well to get there, but Harimoto knew always going to be difficult to recover from there. So massive now. If he can win 11-7, then he's only 2 points behind. He can afford to win anything less than 11-9, I think it would be, in the last game. What a rally this one is. Oh, that's so important for Harimoto. He saved a game point here. 2 in a row, massive for Harimoto. This is not helping Huangyouzheng, but excellent from Harimoto's perspective. Harimoto's gone level. Oh, been brilliant. Such a decent position. Huangyouzheng has not been able to take advantage. Even if he wins by 2 here now, Huangyouzheng must have a fairly decent win in the next game now. Play for, but it's Harimoto who has won 4 points in a row and has got match point effectively now. And that means that the 4th game will have no consequence if he can do it. That is some clutch table tennis, and he celebrates, even though the match isn't over, because he knows that he is through. That's why it was so important. Huangyouzheng, we always talk about how the Chinese play is cool as ice, speedy customers. He's still a young man. That's why he's celebrating, because he's won the match. That is going to sting. Huangyouzheng, Harimoto's won the 3rd game, 12-10. And is through to the next round effectively now.
Last game, Huangyouzheng to serve, love all.
Well, it's going to be deflating for sure, Huang. All he wants to do is be able to pick up this game, if he can, of course.
Love 3. Fall up. File up.
Well, it doesn't matter now. I told you that Harimoto can lose 11 love, and it wouldn't make a difference now. No need. He's already through. He's got bigger fish to fry, as it were, going through the next round. But this is a good performance overall, I think. At this point, Harimoto can afford to be switched off a little. That's something you really associate with Harimoto.
6-3.
Not riding on these matches. Came third in the last World Cup, Tomokazu Harimoto. Certainly looking to try and improve on that if he can. Olympic medalist from the 2020 Games, world champs. He's got 2 silvers in mixed doubles. I mentioned, got a bronze in 2024, and in this World Cup in Chengdu in 2019, he got a silver, but he lost to Fan Zhendong in the final. No Fan Zhendong here for this one, and that one went all the way, by the way. He had a 2-1 lead on Fan Zhendong, who then reeled off the next 3 games. So Huang has got 4 game points. Not going to matter. He had all those game points earlier. And, yeah, it's mild consolation. Harimoto's not going to care about losing that.